Okay guys, so this is our first video on how to get started in Lightroom. So when you first open, you'll notice like there's nothing here. What do I do? Luckily it gives you a little hint. It says click the import button to begin. So you can go ahead and click import. It's really useful if you have already put all of your images into a folder somewhere, and you can store those on your Google Drive. So let me just show quickly how to do that. So I've got, let me go ahead to my Google Drive. I'm gonna go to my drive. I'm just gonna real quick make a new folder, and I'm gonna call this Lightroom Edits Spring Photo Demo, whatever it is. I'm gonna put a 0 here so I can actually find this. All right, and then inside here, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drop the images from the memory card. So I'm borrowing a student memory card. Let me go ahead and open a new Finder folder, and I'm just gonna do a little drag and drop. Oh, how do I open a new one? I always forget. Open new window. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, so on the where'd my Lightroom edits go? Okay, Lightroom edits. All right, here's the folder I just made, and then the memory card. Let me see if I can find the memory card. I do have it plugged in. Maybe this memory card reader is not working. Let's see here. Memory card reader. Let me try different. There we go. It sounds like it went. Okay, so I found the memory card, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drag over the images from today. Let's see, that would be this range of images. I'm just going based on the date. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drop them over here into this folder that I made. And this is here on my Google Drive. So I'm just dragging and dropping. And I'm just using two Finder windows to do that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and import the images into Lightroom, and then I'm gonna show you how I quickly just cull them, go through, and choose the ones that I like. So some people do rating systems, but the way that I was taught is just flag the ones that you like. Don't worry about rating anything. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and choose my source here on my Google Drive, my drive, and I put them, I'm gonna say uncheck. This is just taking a moment to load. Okay, and let's see, my stuff loaded. It's right here in the Lightroom Edits Spring Demo. And just for speed, I'm gonna just go ahead and check all the photos in here. Oh, are they not in here yet? There we go. It's taking a moment to load my preview. There we go. All right, so you can import everything in the folder. You can also uncheck all, and if you want to just choose a select few, let me go ahead and make these thumbnails smaller. I can shift click the first one, and then let's see, shift click the last one, and then I shift click one in between. Oh, yes. Let me just get all these. So you can also select them individually. And these ones, I'm gonna go ahead and say import. All right, so don't hit done, make sure you hit import. All right, there's different ways you can sort these as well. So if you want to sort them in chronological order, capture time, there's some different ways. I'm not gonna get into all that. I'm just gonna talk now about how to quickly go through. So let's imagine that you have taken like 50 photos. What you want to do is you want to preview them. So I'm still here in the library, and I'm going to go ahead and preview them. I'm going to go ahead and switch from the grid view to the individual image, so that way I get a larger preview here. And just know that it may take a little while, especially in the beginning. They might look a little pixely because they're not fully imported. Okay? And when you're looking, Look for sharpness. Look for qualities of a good photo. You can always crop things, so don't worry about cropping. If things are a little bit too dark or a little bit too blown out, it's okay. You can edit them. Okay, so just go with your gut for what you want to choose. Again, there's this whole like rating system. I think that some people like to use that, but I think the easiest way when you're dealing with a large number of images is just to use P for pick. So I'm going to go through here. I'm using the arrow keys on my keyboard, and I'm just going to say P. And when I click P, on my keyboard, it says flag as pick. Let's say I accidentally flag something, or I decide, no, I actually don't want that. U on your keyboard. So unflag removes the flag. So that's how I remember it. P for pick and U for unflag. So I'm going to P pick this one. Then I'm going to use my arrow key. Ooh, I like that one too. So I'm going to P pick that one. Oh, my computer seems a little laggy. I think I have Illustrator open and Photoshop and InDesign and LightRoom. And this is just a school laptop, so I think your computers will handle it much better. Okay, so I'm going to go through here. I'm going to skip that one. P for pick for that one. Okay, let's get one of these daffodils. Oh, we'll pick that one. Maybe I'll crop that one. P pick that one. Okay. Oh, I like that one, and actually I'm going to go back and unpick this one because I think this one's a little bit sharper. And I'm happy. So yay. I'm going to go ahead and now use my filter. So I'm going to go here and just filter it by the flagged one. So that's a way I can quickly knock out some of the competition, and that way I'm only dealing with the images that I really like. Now when you're flagging them and filtering them, you're not deleting any of the images. They're still there. I'm just only looking at this select set. Now I'm ready to move into the Develop tab. So I'm going to go ahead and move here into the Develop tab. And it's going to look very similar to the edits that you could do in Camera Raw. There's a lot in Lightroom. We cannot get into everything today. There's all these nice tips that you can go through. Okay, so go through and actually look at this. But just some things to get you started. Let's say I've got these 3 images right here. I shot all in the same light, and I want to warm them up all a little bit. You know, I feel like they're all a little bit too cool. I can edit multiple images at once by shift click. I can turn on my auto sync, and I'm going to go up here, and maybe I'll warm them all up slightly. So I can change my white balance, and it's going to change it for multiple images. For the demo, I'm going to go extreme, so that way it's actually obvious, okay? Yay, I have gone wild. And you can see that it's now applied it to all 3 images right here, because I had sync on. Okay, maybe all of these images, I want to darken them. So I'm going to turn auto sync on, and maybe I'm going to, knock the exposure down a little bit because I want them all to be darker. And I want to maybe give all of them contrast. Okay, I can do that, and it's going to apply that to all of those images in the set. Okay, oh, I forgot I wanted to warm up this second half too. That's okay, I have it on auto sync. So all I need to do is move this white balance slider, and it's going to apply that to those other images as well. And you can see it says temperature updated for 8 images. All right, and then if you get really crazy and you do some terrible edits, you can always hit reset. So I actually don't like, these should not all be that warm. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit reset. Okay, there's a lot of really nice built-in things as well. So look through here. Let's say you want to quickly make all of these. Oop, it looks like there's some spring edits. So let's just see if there's any nice ones in here. Ooh, I like it. Great. It's going to apply it to my whole set of images. Again, if you don't want it, hit the reset. Okay, there's some nice built-in black and white edits as well. Check out the cinematic. Okay, so for today, it's just play around, import your images, flag them, filter them, and then move into the Develop tab to start playing around.